Ugh, my hair looks so gross. Okay, hello everybody. Okay, so mm, there hasn't been really much new. I really do not like the view of this freaking um thing. I look so grainy. It does not look good. I do not like it, but I did not have till I get something new to start out with. We will be having to deal with the graininess. So I apologize if it looks grainy to everybody else. Um, but yeah, so hello, Woodlanders. If you don't know me, or you're new to the channel, I am Lavender Woods. I'm an author from Canada. Um, I write mostly paranormal fantasy or paranormal romance, and I say a multiverse urban fantasy dark romance books. I have so far 8 books. I just ordered some poisonous author copies to be done. If you are interested in signed books, I have an Etsy shop where you can buy a signed book. Um, it's called Lavender's Boutique, and the way I spell lavender is Leavendear, not Erdear. That's how I spell it. Anyways, anyway. So, Lavender's Boutique is my Etsy shop. I will try to link it in the comments below. Um, but yeah, my Etsy shop, you could buy signed copies of all my books. There, the pricing may seem steep, but that is the coverage that pretty much covers the cost of everything, including the buying the copy if I don't have it on hand already, the shipping and the handling to you, as well as from Amazon to me. So that covers pretty much the shipping and handling costs and everything like that. It's like I think I have $45 or something per book, if I remember correctly. Um, for my Blade Family quadrilogy box set, I do have an order. I think I have an order for them up. It's been kind of a little touch and go with order forms. I've been trying to get an order form ready to go. I have one on Google. I will link it in description. I'm still this coming February 2024. I should have Sapphire's um character card and stuff like that. And then once I get that, I'll order Apollo's and her gift cards once I get it all set up and ready to go. Oh, right. I think I have to message Melanie. That reminds me. Note to self. I gotta have the. So, I started. I think I'm gonna start next year doing a reading journal. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about journaling, and I saw things about people that do reading journals, and I thought, this is really actually interesting. So, um, I'm gonna try it. I just bought like a really cheap notebook from like Dollar Tree, and not the greatest quality, but it good first start out and just to like see if I actually like doing it. I'm not usually one for doing anything like on a daily or monthly kind of um sprocket. It's just kind of like so this might be good. Maybe we'll see if I'm interested enough in it to actually do it. Um or keep up with it anyway. So I started it. I'll start filling it out in January. I like kind of I don't have much in it. I've been watching most of the videos and I'm not a daily tracker person, so like I don't like doing anything on a daily basis or where I have to I I can barely do keeping up with like vitamins and daily things for most stuff. So it's like I'm not a daily person, so I won't do daily trackers. I got a genre tracker in it. And I have my books read in 2024 bookshelfy kind of thing. Uh, what else is there? Did I put in there? And then Erin, her one of the I'll have to link her down below, but her name's Erin. She does reading journals and and bullet journaling. So if you like that stuff, go check her out. Um, she's does where she or no Hedda, I think it is Hedda from Sweden, I think, or Norway. She does where she like writes about the her thoughts on the book and everything like that, which I thought is pretty good because like for me I like to do I do try to review most of the books I read. Um so I figured like, while I'm reading and stuff like that, I could do like, I'll have this journal and it'll help me like while I'm reading the book what I like, what I don't like about it and stuff like that. And then when I do my review on it, at least I have some notes to refer back to. So I'm thinking that's probably a good idea. So maybe so like I'm hoping maybe that'll help with that part because I try to be constructive when I do my reviews of books. Lately I've just been buying books that are free on Amazon. Um, like whether because people have them on for like a set number of days or whatever for free. Mostly I read paranormal romance. I have been into like the really schmuck books. And cozy mysteries. Lately that's been basically where I've been heading in my reading. I love cozy mysteries. I mean, I always loved mysteries. I was a Nancy Drew reader when I was a kid, so I loved Nancy Drew. Didn't really care much for the Hardy Boys so much. Um, but I did love Nancy Drew, and Trixie Belden, which were like kind of like YA mysteries, which was nice. They were pretty decent. I did start watching the TV series Nancy Drew. Ugh, Meh, not really the greatest. I mean, Nancy Drew, like I saw the TV version in like the early 2000s, 1990s, late 90s, 2000ish. Those were good because it was an actual mystery involved. The current one they have on right now, like, yeah, okay, I like paranormal kind of things, but like Nancy Drew was, although her books did have like things like Ghost Valley Ranch or something like that, and some like things, it was never paranormal. So it kind of like the newer TV series just kind of like nah for me. It wasn't exactly like, oh yay, like it's a good series. It's kind of like a nah for me. I don't really care for it too much. Sorry if I close my eyes a lot. My eyes are tired. Um, so yeah, like I was a big Nancy Drew reading fan, so I liked the series. I even didn't mind her university ones. Um, that whoever continued on like with that series didn't do too bad of a job. I didn't like the fact that they actually broke up with Ben, but whatever, kind of thing. Um, so yeah, if you hear doggy, I got a new fur baby. Her name is Rosie. She's a Kitskas, so I got a little kitty cat now. Not that I wanted her. She was kind of a stray, and my bleeding heart, I had to take her in because she was wandering around where my workplace was, and I felt bad. And I'm like, winter's coming. She's gonna be surviving in this stuff. And I was like, she's got nowhere to go. I was like, I'm taking her. So I brought home a kitty. Sadly, it's I'm her and Lily kind of somewhat get along, but somewhat still. They're like, I mean, just now, like she was going near the dog food and the kitty food in the bags, and Lily was like, "Meow!" I'm like, no. Um, yeah. So I'm still working on Captive Queen. I've just kind of have been in a reading slump, I guess to say. I've been doing a little bit here and there. I got a little bit on Sense of Danger, which is the second book of the Poisonous and the Poison Master trilogy. Um, oh, my eyes itchy. Oh, I have to take an allergy pill. And a couple. I've been also writing a little bit in my other books that have to do with the Umberlina Assassin series. So I do have like one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four, five books. Five books, I think, in the um on the go right now. So like just kind of like in the works. I have Sense of Danger, which is the book in the Poison Master trilogy. I kind of want to get the third book, The Poison Maker. So far, that's the working title for it. For the third book, for that series done too, so that this way they're done and over with. It does tie the Poison Master trilogy does tie into the Berlin Assassin series. It's not that it's a separate series. It's kind of like a separate trilogy, but it ties into them. Um, kind of thing. There's also Captain Queen is still getting. I'm like halfway through it. Um, I just kind of been. I think because like I've been putting out way too many books like back to back that I think like I kind of just in a way did a little burnout. So I'm kind of like yeah, well like I don't feel like writing. So I just kind of like do here and there a little bit. Even I've slacked off on my online Wattpad series, the Witch's Cove series. Um, because it's just I just haven't been feeling it lately, and it's kind of disappointing. So, because I mean, I want to get stuff, but I've also been trying to get some work done in the house here. Like I still have to finish. Like I painted my bathroom, and I still have things to do in there, um, and stuff. Um, and like so I'm doing a little cleaning here and there and stuff when I'm been bored and I got Star Stables back, so yay. I've always been an avid horse lover. I did want to write a series called The Wild Horse Valley, but I kind of might kibosh that idea. Like I got a lot. I think right now I got enough on my plate. Like if I decide to, then I will like actually like go for it. But um, I am an avid horse lover, so I've always wanted to look after a horse or have a horse, but I can't afford it. And on top of that, it's like I have no place to put it, and I'm not gonna be like feed it and look after it. So, and I got hay fever, and like unless I was living on a farm with where I could have the horse right there, I'm like I kind of been debating. I'm like, like really, would I look after the horse as well as I think I would? And I'm like, maybe not. So I'm like, you know what? I got horse, I got Star Stables, so that's good enough. It's like my horse game, so it's good enough. Looking after a horse without actually having to look after a horse. I just have to log on and then get do it all there. Um, so if you're a member of Star Stables, look me up. Um, what else is there? Do, do, do. Lily. Okay. Sorry, just had to watch because my dog was giving my cat the eye. So yeah, like I'm gonna be going to the oh yeah, next year is the um last year, or no, the beginning of this year, I went to the expo, the Kinsman Business Expo in Dauphin, Manitoba, and it actually went fairly well for being the fact that I only had my books to sell. And I was really impressed with it. So that's good. And so this year I'm gonna go again. Oh yeah, right. I have to pay that yet. I'll do that next week. Let me. Uh, yeah, because I got bills to pay. So no. Um. So I'm gonna go again this coming year in 2024. I'm hoping to get more sales than I did last year. I sold it pretty good. I sold about 8 books, 9 books. Um, so I ordered some more for to take with me and stuff like that. I need a better way of transporting my books, but till I find a way, I don't know. Like I want to get one of those like I would love to get a little bit more of those like the traveling suitcases that you can and stuff like that. They really have to come up with like a book suitcase or something like for like if you're going to events and stuff. Like most people do like what did they call them? Tupperware or plastic containers and stuff like that. And I'm not a big fan of that because like I don't have a dolly or a wagon to take it in and take everything in with. So it's like it's heavy and to carry a lot of books. Going up and downstairs, even going through an elevator and around the corner is kind of a little bit too much. And I have asthma, so that also doesn't help. So it's like trying to overexert and I'll be like, whoo, I'll be wiped. Um, but yeah, I hoping to get better turnout this year for my sales, my books. I just gotta inventory the rest of them and everything like that. And I ordered Poisonous and some more of, I think it was Never Go Back. Oh, I digressed. Holy shit. I didn't realize that. Sorry. Um, but yeah, so it's oh no, I didn't. Okay, we're good. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. So yeah, so we got that. I've got those two ordered in. So anybody that orders from me personally, Poisonous and is coming in the mail sometime soon. Should be here before January. And I I keep always hoping like right now Canada has kind of gotten like a little too expensive. I mean, it was always expensive, but like I use I have to rebudget myself, and it's been a struggle because um everything's gone up in price and stuff like that. Um, so even going grocery shopping has basically been a tough thing for me, even though I have a full time job. Uh, what else is there that I need to So yeah, the other books that are in the works at the moment is Deadly Beginnings. It'll basically cover how the souls go to Everling and become solid and um become the assassins and stuff like that. I figured I'd cover a little bit about that. Now that I've always been a bit against prequels and stuff like that, but I started to realize that when you're doing a series, and especially like if you're a pantster, you don't fully develop the world and everything that's in it and what's happening very good. And then when you go there and you're sitting there and going like, I have to put this in here, and it's like I need to get some information and stuff like that. And it's like, ooh. Now I can see why they do prequels after they start the series. But um if I do that, I don't think I will. Like, I'm really kind of one of those. I don't like it when you start a series and then you have prequels. Because like I was thinking of doing like books on each of the gods of my Everly Assassin series. But the thing is then I would have to go like from how they started to like the current thing. And Shirley Kenyon, I love you. You're the greatest Arthur ever. And I don't know how you did it with Ashrun. Like, you did a bang up job of doing that one. Because honestly, like, that book was awesome. And, like, kudos for, like, how you got that all done in there. Because, like, how you were able to get his past to the present so smoothly. I mean, I know you've been writing that series for a long time, the Dark series, like series for a long time, but still, it's like you did it so smoothly, and I envy you for that. I'm not sure if I like. Well, I don't really have very much info either. I don't have much of a. I'm not a plotter. So for me to plot a book is a little harder. Like I get basic ideas and I just go with it. And then I discover stuff, and then it's like, oh, okay. So, um, I do have Desmond's backstory a little bit about how he came to Everly and stuff like that, and how he became Miana's sidekick, kind of thing, like her personal assassin. You meet him in Phoenix's assassin. Um, for the beginning, but I did a little backstory because I've been writing little backstories to put in my newsletters, which yeah, you can sign up for on my contact information thing, I think. So yeah, like you contact form on my website. So yeah, like I got his backstory. I just have been debating whether to put because like it's actually kind of a little mini story. And I've been debating whether just to put it directly in the free download of Everlyn Assassin's Guidebook or to put it in the newsletter first. I've been doing kind of like little backstories on some of the things, like the gods, like how they came to be. I got um, the the death of Amina, which is Tegan's first child, um, daughter, and how she died. Because it is mentioned in Celestial Garden that she died, like Cecilia's her reincarnation. And so I thought, like, it'd be nice. And it's basically written in his point of view, like as if it was in a diary. So that's on like was updated inside my Iberline Assassin guidebook, which is free to download on my website. It's just a PDF form, so it's only online. I've been considering making it like when I get more going on it and stuff like that. I'll probably make it available to buy on Amazon for free. It's just right now I'm just not really sure if I really like. It's just a basic because I'm doing this kind of like on the fly. I just write down information and stuff like that that I need to put in there in the guidebook so that when if people are curious about like things, then they can just like, download the guidebook. And it will be, and because I'm going to frequently update it, I don't want to put it on Amazon because I don't want them to play it or to take it off the shelf because it's always constantly updated, right? So until I either fill up enough pages or whatever to make a book or whatever out of it, then I will. just put it on Amazon for free and then just do a second one possibly. But for now it's free for download on my website. Um I also have oh guys. Hold on, I gotta find the name. So there's Deadly Beginnings, which is basically going to cover a little bit about how souls become assassins. Um, Somewhat like how they can become an assassin, or like how some of those souls may gotten there, like get there. Um, yeah. Then there's Sense of Danger, which is Everly Assassin, like the Poison Master's second book, and then hopefully I'll get started, at least started. I gotta just kind of get a little bit more of an info dump my on the Poison Maker, which will be Orion's story from the Poison Master trilogy. Oops, yeah, that's not what I want to do. No, cancel. I'm gonna just open that. And then I got Deadly Revenge, which is going to be one of the other books in the Everlane Assassin series. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna finish those ones, but and I still have Valley of the Dead or Dead Man's Valley yet on the run. I just haven't written in it. Kind of took a. I've been kind of like, yeah. So so those are the books that are in the works at the moment. Um, I kind of want to get into doing some themed books like Halloween and all that. I'm just not sure where I want to go with it. So I don't want to. I don't know if I want to do paranormal or if I want to do contemporary romance or anything like that. I've also been working. I did a little bit of work on Shadow's book, which is for part of the Shadow Cat Investigation Agency, because I've been really wanting to get that out. So that'll be more like on the mystery side, adventure, action, whatever, um, romance kind of thing. Excuse me, blah. I'm tired, but yeah. So I've been working a little bit on different kinds of books, different books, just whatever I feel like working on. And then, of course, I got my Witches Code series, which is over on Wattpad. So if you guys don't have Wattpad, that's fine. You don't have to go to it. Um, those are free to. I think they're free to read at the moment online. I don't think you have to pay for them. Which I think when I did it, I wanted it to be paid stories, but I don't think they did it because I think you have to do. I forgot how Wattpad works, but I just did it that way online because then I could just do it. They're all unedited, so sorry for the bad grammar and punctuation on it. um, I might get those excuse me, edited, but at the time, for the time being, and they're just unedited stories. It's kind of like more of like a. I wanted it to be like a raw kind of thing, like where you could see where, like, without editors and everything like that, how kind of how bad I am. Like I'm good at story writing, but bad at grammar and punctuation. It just sucks. Um, I fully admit that, and I don't care. Like I know, I learn as I go, but I don't know why, but it's like, I could go through classes on like colons, semicolons, and commas, and I still have a hard time finding out where I'm supposed to put it. Like, why? I mean, that's why we have editors to begin with. It's like these people can sit there and go, like, oh, this is where that's supposed to go. Love the editors. Thank you for putting up with me. Um, So yeah, those have all been books I've been writing. Sorry, I look away because I'm thinking while I write. I don't necessarily keep. I never really keep track of what I talk about on these things. And like I said, it's a random chat, so I just kind of just decide to pop on, do some little chit chatting and whatever. If you have notifications and everything, uh, done up and stuff like the little bell thingy mabubber and everything to get notifications when I come online and you're available, you can pop in. Um, if you want to keep more, or have like keep up to date, that's great. I've been reading some books. Right now I saw this thing for all. I don't know if it was an ARC read or if it was just a free book for All Hallows Heat. And it's basically like serial killer fetish romantasy kind of books. They're awesome. It's written by a bunch of authors. I think I'm like down to the last four books in it. So I've just kind of paused on the reading of it. I did try to read um Isra's one of my author friends' books. I didn't quite like it that much. It wasn't bad. The stories there. Um, I just had a little hard time with it. And stuff. So I only gave it. I DNF'd it and gave it three. It's a 3-star rating. You could read it on my blog. But I'm not saying that she's a bad writer. Not at all. Like just it just wasn't my cup of tea, so to speak. So I just couldn't uh dog stuff. And stuff like that. So yeah, like I mean, that's the way it goes, right? Sometimes you rate like, your friends can be rate great books and sometimes they can or people can write great books or bad books. And not everybody's gonna like the same books. Some people find something interesting, some won't. Um so yeah, so I have read quite a few books in the last little while. Mostly cozy mysteries, though. Those seem to be uh cozy, either paranormal romance or cozy mysteries and cozy paranormal mysteries. Um, those seem to be what I've been mostly leaning towards lately. Um, for the time being for reading. I do if like you do write and you want a review, you could always just leave me a comment in the section and a comment on this video. Um, and I could go check it out. If it's for purchase, I have to purchase it. Then it may not be a while. It might be a while before I can actually purchase it. So because like I said, mostly I've been downloading free books and Kindle on my Kindle and stuff like that for my Kindle. And I just basically like just go down the list and just download which ones I find are interesting and I want to read, and then I go and read them. Kind of want to do a little bit more writing of reviews on for books. So I'll probably do one for All Hallows Heat when I'm done reading all the stories. I've been finding them very interesting. They're like little short stories, but they're all interesting and amusing to say the least. So I've been reading those. So when I've done that, I'll probably do a review for it on my blog. I've been I in uh, my tongue. Um, I joined up with Readsy. I don't know if anybody else knows what that is, but um, it's like a website for people that somebody invited me to do it. I don't know. But yeah, you just it's like you could do reviews. You could get sorry. You could get do like books to review and stuff like that from authors like ARCs and stuff. I kind of am gonna, unless I really, really want to read the book, I don't think I'm gonna do ARCs as much anymore. I really don't like being forced to give 5 stars if I don't like the book, and like I understand it's all about hype and getting the book to be like, oh yeah, like it's a 5 star read. Go for it, read it. I highly recommend it. I just don't like being forced to. Like if I don't find the book is that good, like I understand not putting it up like as like, actually reviewing it, but or at least informing the author like this is why you're going to give it a bad like a 1 star review or whatever or 3 star or less review. Um but it just I don't feel you should force people to give 5 stars even if they're arc reading because to me it's like not everybody's gonna like I just request that like if I do arc reads I want them to give me an honest review. So for me to arc read I require just if you're gonna give me less than 5 stars just give me the reasons why. Like was the storyline not good enough, was the characters crappy, like did I not do good development on my character development? Was um maybe it wasn't your cup of tea, maybe you're just like maybe it was didn't meet your expectations kind of thing. Like so just kind of like really give an explanation why you give less than 3 stars because I think it's just like I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, even if it's just like, oh, it was a bad terrible book, it's fine. But it's like to me, I like hearing about exactly why because like it may improve the writing for future books, like whether you want to read the next book or another book by me after finding that the books you didn't like it. It's totally like it's your choice, right? um I've been reading Elizabeth Knight's Caprioni family series. It's a reverse harem um mafia romance, and it is fucking awesome. I really loved. I actually got to know Elizabeth Knight a little bit from because I joined the art team for a St. Patrick's themed uh series that she was doing with Letty Frame and St. Clair. I can't remember her name, her first name, I think, and another author. They each wrote about a different girl that was part of the series, and they're 4 men. And it was so awesome. I was so disappointed when I heard that they weren't gonna that due to other reasons they couldn't finish the series, and I was so disappointed because I was looking forward to the last book. I wanted to read the last book, and finding out that they weren't going to be able to complete it was such disappointment. I was just like, oh, like I mean, I understand. Yes, things happen, and just it just doesn't something just falls short, or like say maybe a falling out or whatever reason they didn't give a reason why everything and they asked that nobody asked, which I totally was like okay that's fine, but it's kind of a bummer, like it would have been nice to read the last book before you get like but so I got to know that her and Letty Frame from that and honestly like it's so I when I saw her the first book in her Caprioni Cream uh book, like her first book in that series, I was like, I have to read this because like it just sounds like perfect. I I loved it. So I got everything. I just have to download the last book. Um, if I didn't already to read, but I love that series. That was a very good series to read. Um, so yeah, so I do like reading, like buy books and stuff. I'm waiting for the next in the Torpedo Ink series from Christine Feehan. I can't wait till it comes out. Oh, I can't wait to read about. I'm been enjoying that series a lot. She does a pretty good job of that series. It's a little bit on the more BDSM side than most books I usually read. I think my first one I ever got into like that had BDSM one was I think it was called Help Just Captive by Angela Knight and I think another author. And it was just basically the writers getting kidnapped by their own characters and uh, stuff like that. I'm a big fan of Angela Knights as well, although I haven't really kept up with her series because it kind of hasn't been in the shelves and like in Indigo or anything like that. So um, I haven't kept up with that series, which sad. Um, and So yeah, I do book reviews. So if you have a book that you think I should read or whatever, don't suggest Sarah J. Maas. I have seen people talk about it, and I'm kind of like, yeah, skeptical about reading her books. One, they're pretty long. Two, I don't know. It's just like it seems like there's a lot of people that read it that I think read my preferred genres, and they don't really care for her series that much. But I don't know. I was like I'm looking for more like indie authors more than anything, or yeah, more like indie authors because like I think it's nice to support smaller people than and stuff like that. To get them out, let them get out there. Some of the books that I get from Amazon, I do on my blog a new read Tuesday, which it's just basically the books I downloaded from Amazon that were um, for free and stuff like that. I post on New Year Reads Tuesday, which is basically just I post the link to it so you guys could buy it. If you're interested. I don't really write anything about it. You guys could just click on the link and just go and check it out and stuff like that because it's like this way you know what's on my TBR. Like I got a lot of books on my Kindle and TBR. I normally like physical books more than I like ebooks, but because I have limited shelf space and I don't want to be buying any more books because I don't get rid of books very much, like, or it would take me a while before I'd sit there and go through the bookshelf again and be like, yeah, I got to get rid of this series because I'm not going to read it again. Kind of deal. So I don't I decided like instead of getting physical books, I'll do ebooks now. Because I think this way, if I start a series, I'm not gonna have to worry about whether or not I have the bookshelf space or anything like that because it's like, yeah, don't need it. It's like it's all on my Kindle. So I just use my phone. I have a Kobo e-reader. Um, because at first I was doing Kobo, but Kobo doesn't do very much for indie authors as much as Amazon does. So I downloaded the Amazon Kindle as well. So I got both. I mean, I could always go on Kobo and look up books and stuff like that and download them. But if there's a lot of books that are only Amazon uh availability, so on Amazon, so that's what I'm gonna do. I kind of want to get audiobooks done of all my books that I have done. Um, I'm kind of humming and hawing about that. I don't know if or when I'll get any more audiobooks. I just have Love on the Contract right now in audiobook form. But I would love to get like Phoenix's Assassin in book form, ebook or audiobook form for those that are hearing impaired and stuff. But as things go right now, I'm probably not have to just wait. Um, and Poisonous. Oh yeah, Poisonous is getting a cover redo. The cover that I got on there now is okay. I mean, I did it for me doing it myself on a program that's not Adobe. Not bad, but still not the greatest. The worst part is the stinker on the neck kind of deal. Um, I don't like you can kind of tell when you look at it that the snake didn't actually like go around her neck, but I wasn't sure how to fix that so much. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get Melody from Paradise Cover Design, who does all my book covers, to do the whole trilogy series. Because I do have ideas. And speaking of which, I gotta fill out those forms, the rest of those forms. Basically, because I have ideas of what I want on them. Um, and stuff like that. So I got a basic idea of what I would like to see on those book covers. And hold on a second. So, so yeah. So Poisonous is gonna get my hair so bleh. Um, just gonna get a cover redo. Um, mainly because I think she'd do a better job than I do, and it'll just conform to everything that um conform to every other book cover that's out there. She did my banner for the Poison Master trilogy. Um, so there we go. That looks a little better. Um, so yeah, so I'm getting her to do it again, redo it. So it'll get a whole new cover update. Then there's girls, and then she'll just have the Poison Master trilogy completely done, and then I won't have to worry about book covers for a while for those two, for that series, and then I'll try to get Dead Man Valley. Uh, Cover done. Maybe the rest of the books that I have, but I decided to book her and get it done and over with, along with Sapphire's uh character card, because I want to get those done so then I have them available for when I get my book boxes. I have been I have to find a way. I gotta find somebody that does stickers for because I want to get stickers done for my Blade family. Like I've been wanting to do custom boxes for the uh Blade Family Quadrilogy books set, like the box sets to be sent out, like mailing boxes. And for the love of Lordy, like that's expensive. I bet just like, and even if it's just a basic color, like holy, I've been dying. I'm just like, maybe not. So I'm thinking like maybe just a sticker, but I kind of would like to get a personalized boxes for them, like actual like the actual mailing box personalized, because I just think it's cool, like and then it's just like have an interesting design on it and stuff like that. But the pricing is just a little steep for e for me. So I'm kind of like, hey, I want to and I don't want to kind of thing. So I'm like, can I get away with it? It's like, would I be able to buy just stickers and stick it on the box and make it look like okay? But then I'm like, yeah, that's gonna run into a lot of money as well because the stickies for everything. Um, so yeah, so I've been kind of humming hawing about the custom made ones. So right now, probably no. I haven't really had seen very much interested for the blade. I've been trying to decide how to do the orders. Um, I do have an order form ready. Basically, you could either customize the box so you could order what you want in it, like to come in it, like whether you want a T-shirt or if you want post just the swag or if you want the mug and stuff like that. So it's been kind of like a touch or go kind of idea. Like I like the idea of customization because then you guys get what you want, and then you're not getting just a bunch of junk that you don't need. Um, and then just doing a basic one where it's just the book, the character cards, and a little bit of swag like the rose pins and stuff like that I made myself and all that. Um, but it's like the worst thing is it's fine. Like I got the Google form ready, but I want to try to get it up on my website, and I'm not sure where all my forms go for that. Like which I, I guess mailing address it goes to, whether it's the one that they use that's connected to the thing, or my other one. So I don't know. Like I haven't been able to really customize the forms that they have on WordPress. Um, as well as like it's a little harder to do it on WordPress than it is to do it on like Wix or through Google. Um, and then to try to connect it so that people can be able to find it is kind of a little been tricky. Um, so if anybody has any ideas and you're on WordPress, please let me know. Email me at woodslavender dot at gmail.ca.com, I should say, and give me an idea because it's like I have no idea how to do it on WordPress where I could get customized forms better than what I have so far for form. I could do it where it's like if you order it, I could just send you an email, but I find it better if you just have the form, then it's all done and over with and then whatever. Pricing for the box sets. That's another thing I want to try to figure out is basically what it would cost to send it because I want to get at least so that when I give you the price, like if say you order say the basic box set, I have a price set where it can include the price shipping and handling. And due to me being in Canada, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be expensive. Unfortunately. Because like I'll have tracking and everything where you could track the package and everything like I do with my books. I always have tracking available, because a tracking number available on anything I send out for like my books, or even just any packages like with my books and stuff in it, because then I know it gets to you. And two, if it doesn't arrive, we at least know where the last known location it was and stuff like that. And then whether it was, because if it gets lost in the mail, then at least we got a basic idea of where it is, or where it had last been. And then we can just like, either I have to send a new one, or whatever, we could call Canada Post and or try to figure out where it is, or have them track it down, and then to uh, decide whether or not I have to send a new one or not. So basically, yeah, like that. Like if anything, it just works that way. So yeah, I give you tracking numbers and stuff. So with the box sets, I would love to figure out like the exact cost of, including the shipping to you guys, what it would cost to do that. Um, then this way, at least I have a basis of amount. Um, I am assuming that it's going to be anywhere from 80 to over $100, depending on the products that you want in it, because that's going to include on the weight, right? So there's the books. If you want like the mug, that's going to include it in. They'll be included with the weights, so that's like another couple of grams and kilograms or whatever it is, and stuff like that. So it could be anywhere from like probably 80 to 200, $300, or 150. I'll say 200, the tops maybe, if we're lucky. Depends where I'm setting it and stuff. Uh, so definitely I would love to get like a basics on that, but the only way I could do that is if I start sending out the books box sets to anybody that wants it. I was considering making it an option on my Etsy shop, but I wanted to get a better product picture of it, like of everything, like all the gift cards, all four gift cards. Oh, I mean character cards. Excuse me. Like a picture of all the character cards plus the swag that can go with it. But and then that was the other thing was shirts and stuff. Uh, would be like base, like I would have shirts and everything available for sale, like ordered ahead of time. But I figure, you know what, I'll wait till for sure that this is what people want before I order it. So it will, so a box set could take a little while to be mailed out, mainly because I might be waiting for products to come in. Because I would be doing print on demand, basically. So if it's needed, then I'll print it. If not, then you know, this way it's, and I kind of got rough pricing done from where I would be ordering stuff from, like because I go um how much it would cost to get things done for shirts and stuff like that, because it's like, then this way at least I have a the base amount, and then that's not including shipping and handling. So like whether it's going to cost me like $200 to get everything, that's like if I don't have anything available at the on time on hand, then it'll be like, okay, by the time I order what I need for the box set. So like anything with t-shirts, the mugs, I only have 4 mugs at the moment. So if you wanted a mug, and they're like they're just little tiny mugs. They're like half the size of, like if I were to compare it to here, they're about this big. They're little tea mugs that I got from the thing for Cry Cut. Um, I'll have to get a friend of mine did the logo and everything. I thought it was pretty awesome. Um, I liked what she did. Um, so to get those made would be a little bit more, uh, little weight and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of like a flurry on the go kind of thing. Like, it's just kind of like getting things settled. So I think I did like a basic pricing on everything, like what cost to get everything, and then that's not including shipping and handling to me. So like and stuff like that. So we got those. So I do have a little basics of what I want to get done. I would like to know more about what people would like in their gift sets, or in the box sets. Like whether you think the shirts, should I order shirts ahead of time? Um, the thing is I would have to also make sure the shirts are individually bagged because then this way it's like they're free of because I have pets. So if you have dogs and cat, you got allergies to dogs and cats, or you don't like anything covered in donkey hair. Mm, probably good a choice. Um. So yeah, and I'll be going to the expo this year. Um. I started a writing journal. Um. That's kind of gonna be like just where I'm gonna do like I have another bind scribbler where I've been doing my kind of background stories and stuff. Um, if you're not signed up for my newsletter, please go and you could go to my website, sign up for it. Um, it is basically like you get updates on my progresses, on what I've been doing. You get behind the scene, like the little snippets that I've been writing, the backstories of characters and stuff like that I've been writing, or even legends and stuff like that for this series. Um, because I find that to do like doing that's good. So that's in my newsletters. Plus, like I've also got like for the boutique updates, like any updates on anything that new that's gonna come out in the boutique. So that's bookmarks, book related bookmarks. So that's my Everline Assassin quotes from a book that are in bookmark form or postcard form. Um, and stuff like that. I will be taking a week off in March. That'll be mostly to do with the house. And I'll probably write a little bit in between there if I feel like it by then. I've been kind of going like sitting there going like I gotta write, but so yeah, like my newsletter will have all those updates. Um, I don't really usually announce any friends' books in there, but I will if my friends needs have any books coming out. Um, that month or whatever. I probably won't have any. Sorry, probably won't have anything new coming out for a newsletter for a while. Um, I kind of hate being repetitive in my outdate like things. So when kept like I probably won't do any emails until um any more newsletters until like I get close to doing finishing off Captive Queen, and then when my new covers come out, which will be February, and when I get them paid off. So once I'm done paying them and stuff like that, um, other than that, I think that's all I have for to say. Yeah, I think that's it. So, toodles, and I'll try to schedule some lives and stuff like that for people. I won't be eating. I'll just have my drinks and stuff. But yeah, I'll try to schedule some more live streams and stuff like that. Maybe I'll schedule one for March, for my week off, because then this way I can have a little bit of me time and at the same time get some, like, give you an update probably by then about what's happening. I'm hoping to have Captain Queen done by like August. I've been finding that August has been the month for me releasing my books. For the most part. I was gonna wait to get the um and stuff like that. I might have uh till I had some more books written. Then that way I could get some more books out. Like, um, so yeah, we'll see if I'm hoping it'll be out next year, um, by August. I was thinking July, but I mean, at the rate I'm going for a rating, which is nil right now, um, yeah, it may not be out till August. So we will see. Um, I'll give an update in March for sure. So I'll probably do another live in March to let you know what's happening and what to expect for March for 2024 and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, anyways, I will go and I will leave you guys to it. Bye bye.